Hi guys, how are you? We're gonna react to the third Björk album that is called Homogenic. Bass.
If travel is searching, stop it.
Yeah, that's Björk. Yes. As an opener, I have to say that this song was so dark. Production and lyrics wise was so cohesive. The main feeling that I felt throughout this song was pressure. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the message that is behind this song. I mean, from the first verse, she's stating that she doesn't really know how to manage this life that she now have and all this fame. She feels this pressure too, but she won't stop because this is what she wanna do. And even though all the consequences that comes with fame and success maybe not that enjoyable, she won't stop, and she's the hunter. So at the same time, she feels this pressure, but she shows us that she knows how to handle it. Rather than handle it, she shows us that she's tougher than the life she has. And once again, I'm completely blown away by the structure of this song because there is no structure. I know that I say this a lot, but I like the way you can feel and enjoy all the layers in this song and how, for example, the drums gave space to the strings at a certain point and just gave that emphasis to the song, to that specific point on the song. She and her producers always find a way to tell a story through music, and for sure as an opening track, this one might be one of the most interesting ones that I've heard in a while. We're gonna open a track like this.
All these accidents that happen, far with you. You don't have to speak. I feel escapes. They pass on me. Emergency to be. What's inside of me?
This song was so heavy, it was so well structured, this song was so well produced that I don't even know where to start. The message and the lyrics are so powerful here, but if you think about it closely, I mean, the fact that this song starts so slowly with the strings and, I mean, just give you that atmosphere of calm. And in the middle section of this song, there is this heavy bass production that gave you this idea of the state of emergency that she's talking about in the chorus. The pre-chorus and the chorus are so natural the way she sings them. In the first verse when she said, you don't have to speak, I feel, underlining that connection that two human beings can have, where you don't always have to speak to communicate. And the fact that she says that she wanted to solve this riddle, there is a metaphor for human emotions, I mean, it's so interesting. And this state of emergency, I mean, it's just a different way to talk about humans and how complicated our minds are sometimes. Most of the time, she's basically saying that she's here for that person, and she wants that person to know that every stage of their life she will be there to help them get through difficult moments. It just sounds like a love letter, you know. Yes. Okay, so with this one, she takes her time actually to express what she really wanna say. And it's funny to me how the most simple songs are actually the most complex ones. I mean, if you think about it, this one as basic structure, the production was good but not that particular or with a lot of switches, a lot of instruments. It was just the production that this song and the message that this song carried needed. We have the same verse, the same chorus and the same pre-chorus, but the message behind this song, I mean, it keeps blowing my mind, the fact that this album was produced and was released in 1997. I mean, it's just futuristic for that period of time. But I mean, I'm starting to get used to that with her because every time she blows my mind. The concept behind this song is so interesting. The fact that she's talking about a relationship, a love story, and the fact that while her significant other is away, her heart doesn't really know how to carry the love that she felt for this other person. And in the pre-chorus, that is very simple, the way she says, the devil collects it with a green arrow love in a ball of yarn, is an image that is so interesting and so different and so new, I mean, and so unique. And in the chorus she says that the devil will never return their love. So when her significant other is back, they have to create a new one. And I like this image of creating a new love because she's either referring to love as a feeling or either referring to love as sex. So it's a message that is universal and is a song that probably will be universal, and it's a song that in its simplicity is so strong and tells so much. Strings again. Oh well. I like that part. I was waiting for this. Well, an interesting way to close a track. Again, this one in the production was so different because we had the verses that were so much fuller than the choruses. We had all the emotion encapsulated in the verses. And actually the verses are way richer with words than the chorus. In the chorus it seems like it says a little less, but it's harsher. I mean, it's just stronger in the things she says. But the imagery behind this song is so... In the first verse when she says, I'm a fountain of blood in the shape of a girl, I mean, I think we all know what she's talking about, and that is an interesting way to put a natural thing into words. And the fact that she's talking about her lover like he was a bird that is actually drinking the blood from her. And the way she closes this first verse with a line that says, "Love's a two-way dream." I mean, I'm kind of confused about that because it's true, but what is she talking about? We're talking about the fact that her lover is actually drinking this blood without her permission. So she's saying love should be a two-way dream, not a one-way dream. Or she's just stating the fact that to love, you have to have at least two people. I don't know, let me know. And also I like the fact that she's passive aggressive in the chorus because she says, okay, leave me now and come back, but if you won't come back, you'll be just like a whale trapped in a bay, and I hope you'll be that whale trapped in a bay if you don't come back. So she's a little bit bitchy in the chorus and less vulnerable than the verses. In the second verse, I liked a lot the fact that in the middle part there was this pause that was an instrumental one, just to give emphasis to the last line that she said before this pause, that it was, "I'm your one-way street." I mean, that line is so powerful that you have to have a pause after that one. And the closing part, I mean, the third verse made me think that what I was thinking for the first verse was actually true and right. She's saying, "I'm a tree that grows hearts, one for each that you take." So we are talking about, I think, sexual harassment or abuse in a complete different way and in a complete novel-like way, you know? I mean, it's just a poetic way to talk about abuse. You're the intruder's hand, I'm the branch that you break. So this whole scenario, it feels like really a story that she's telling us. And it actually makes me think about a song in the second, yes, I believe in the second, let me check. Yeah, Isabel is the name of this song. It actually made me think about that specific song, maybe for the storytelling.
Till you halo all over me, I'll be yours.
Ooh. Okay. I'm digging this way too much. Guys, 1997, again, how is this possible? The message behind this song was way more cryptical and abstract than a lot of the other songs that I listened to by her, even though, I mean, she's very different in the way she writes, and I like that. This song made me think of the second one that we heard about taking care of people and human emotions and all of that. The message is quite similar to that song to me because she's saying basically that she wants to heal her partner. She expresses it in a lot of different ways and peculiar ways, but that is what makes her different from all the other artists that I know. I kind of like this difference and this strange balance between the message and her voice production and the music production. The voice production was very simple and didn't give a lot of variety to the song, but the production with those metallic and electronic elements just gave movement to the song. And they managed to make this one unique, even in its simplicity.
Gentleman, you're something.
Ooh.
I've got plenty till after 5 years. If you live that,
Wow, this production.
I was cowards that say they want. You can't have
Yes, so angry. Wow. How? Yes. Wow. I mean, this might be my favorite production ever. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, let's not think about the lyrics for a moment. Can we talk about the production on this song? I mean, it was so well done, this one. The switch towards the end, how we went from angry and harsh production to that sweet, angelic string, and how she changed the voice production throughout these songs. I mean, she sang twice the same verse, but the second time she was angry for real and I was scared. And the second verse actually had one of my favorite lines from her. She's saying, "I'm bored of cowards that say they want things but then don't know how to handle them." Can be a lyric more relatable? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't want to talk too much about this song because this song was that bitch. Yes. Okay, so this song was different in the structure. We had two verses that were the same and an outro, and the message was pretty simple but so specific at the same time. I mean, she talked about one thing. I also like this about her, that she doesn't really, sometimes she really doesn't use so many words to express a feeling or state something. This song again is relatable. How can I be so immature to think he could replace the missing elements in me? It happens that a person needs a second one to feel complete. Sometimes it happens when that person doesn't really wanna face the truth of their life, so they need to have another one to be stronger or feel stronger, or just to not really pay that much attention to their life, or just to project their life into or upon the other person's life. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it does, and it did in my head while I was thinking about it. And it's just a relatable song. I mean, it's not one of the most complex ones, but it's one of the most sharp ones. Wow. Yes. This is so funky.
Wake up now.
Yeah. This was actually a lighter song to enjoy. I felt what she says in the chorus, that she wants to free the human race from suffering with music actually, and this takes me back to the first song on the album and makes me think that she's really on a mission with this song. And the fact that in the chorus, in the last part when she sings "Free the human race from suffering," she sings these two lines with an angry tone of voice that makes me think that she really wants this so bad, and it's so believable when she does this. Again, the fact that everything collides, the vocal production, the musical production, and the lyrics. This production was very different from what I'm used to, but she finds the key to make every genre her own. I mean, this song was way more R&B and funky than all of the other songs, but the minute she starts singing is her, you know? What?
Excuse me.
Wow. Wow. Yes. I just want to go to a rave party. What? Yes. I want to go to a rave now. How she does that? She outdid herself without saying anything, because I don't have a fucking clue what this song is about. I mean, I think I'm gonna guess, but first of all, the production just really got me confused, because this production is my life. We have really little to talk about, but I believe that in this song everything revolves around the word explode. And as you guys know, this song could have a lot of different fucking meanings that I don't really know what she could be referring to. And the fact that we don't really have a chorus with words in it, but just screams. I'm confused, but at the same time, coming from the song before, I think that this song could talk about rebirth or giving birth actually. The fact that she's saying excuse me could be referring to the fact that maybe she drank a little too much and she's about to explode, so vomit. Or explode this body. It makes me think that this song could actually be about masturbation. I don't know, it could be a lot of things, but the most important thing is that I like this one. Wow, that is so true. Ooh, my ears. Just as the opening track, this last track was so perfect to close this project. This song closed the project with a positive twist. Throughout the album, she expressed her feelings towards different people that she wants to take care of. With this one, she's going a little deeper, because she's saying to everybody actually that no matter what, you'll be given love and you will be taken care of. You just have to trust people that give you love. And a lot of the time, love is not really given to you the way you want or by the people you want. You just have to change your perspective and change your mind a little bit to make you believe that you have love all around you, because love is really all around you. And when you feel like you are not receiving enough love, you just have to seek for love in other people, in other places, in yourself. So I feel like this one was a really optimistic and introspective one. I think that this album was really a roller coaster of emotions. This album had it all in it, and it was really a full package of emotions. I think that this one may be, until now, her most vulnerable one, because she talked a lot about love and about other people and about how she really wants these other people to feel good or to feel loved. We felt a lot of anger too, a lot of rage, but I believe that this rage and this anger was a positive one, or a feeling or emotion that you can tilt it, twist it, reverse it, and make it good for you, you know? I don't know if that makes sense, but I had this whole optimistic vibe inside me throughout this whole album. And still, guys, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that this was 1997. I'm just gonna leave it there. If you know this album, just rethink about it. If you didn't know this album, think about it, because I'm speechless. So here we are. Thank you for watching.